Rich!
Hey, man.
Hey, we want to get back to you with regard to a couple comments you had with regard to episode 11.
Yeah, what did we do before we started the Renaissance? What made us make the big jump, and how has our partnership worked out?
Now, he's talking about future episodes and ideas and concepts as it relates to new episodes. So we're going to take that because he's not the only person to have requested that.
Right.
We think that it's a very valid subject with regard. Now, the short answer is...
check out the About page.
Right.
Second part of that answer is I've been an athletics assistant, athletic director,
right,
realtor, auctioneer,
community relations coordinator for local school district, yada, yada, yada. We'll get into that in detail in the future. But any challenges, disagreements, suggestions for future partners, etc.? No.
Keep
Life's
pushing.
Good.
Keep pushing.
Life's good, yo. Life's good, Rich. Partnership's awesome. Honestly, we know that we are better for being in this partnership. Alan makes me better at what I do. I hope that Alan feels likewise, that I make him better at what he does.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think that was the truth, honestly. However, I think that we each have strengths that improve the partnership. Whether we improve one another, I don't know.
Right. I mean, just the aspect of it, there's no way that I could close houses. The closing part of the house, you always take care of it. That's just something I don't do. And he does it so well, I don't have to worry about it. So we don't necessarily...
identification of processes, purchases, Alan's taken over. I fly at 30,000 feet, and he's all about dotting I's and crossing T's. I mean, it works out beautifully. So anyway, ideally, partnerships as a percentage are not a good play.
Right.
But if you find the right one, I think that you hit home runs.
Right.
Like, I think it's a matter of leveraging talent, and you and I are peanut butter chocolate. It works out beautifully.
We are 50-50.
Be careful.
We are not 51-49.
No.
We talked about that from the get-go.
Right.
So if
Neither
you're willing to
is
do it,
true.
make sure you go 50. Unless you're going to get the 51, then go 51.
Well,
but,
sure.
you know. Another idea, balancing such diverse businesses. Do you feel like you were pulled in many different directions through the different nature of each of your businesses? Some days, yes, our office is smoking. We're working so hard in there. And other days, it's cool, calm, and collective. And some days when it is cool, calm, and collective, we're still under stress. But 9 days out of 10, we want it to be easy sailing. And
we won't take on any more responsibility than we're willing to accept.
Right.
That's just the bottom line. So the thing that I have yet to do is to wake up in the morning and go, oh, bleep.
Right.
I've got to go to work today. Or, oh, bleep, da-da-da-da-da. Like, when we find those moments happening, which it's going to happen, you have to delegate.
Right. Yeah.
And each of our businesses may vary in their discipline, but they're all very similar in their architecture. Right? Like, it doesn't matter whether you're slinging hamburgers or you're slinging socks, you're still slinging a good, and it boils down to the fundamental practices of business.
And making it passive.
Right. And that's the priority for us, and that's why we've gotten into the specific businesses that we have, is we think that we can architect them in a passive
Right. It sounds like we're in a lot of businesses, and actually we were into real estate, and we just kind of opened up the other 3 or 4, whatever it is, here lately.
Right. As a means of capital that we discovered that we now have at our availability with regard to the real estate we do.
Right.
So,
and it's, we look at hundreds and thousands of business opportunities the same way with houses before we pull triggers and get
no
one.
question. Right.
So,
it's all a numbers game.
Yeah.
Some will, some won't. So what next? It's just a numbers game. Don't get attached to it. So appreciate your feedback and look for future episodes.
Thanks, Rich. See you, buddy.
Peace.